Tonight at 10, the true extent of the troubled British mortgage market. New mortgage approvals have fallen by almost a half in the last year. The BBC can reveal that the number of mortgage lenders offering competitive rates has also dropped by 2/3. We'll examine how the mortgage squeeze will impact on the housing market. Also tonight, in Austria, new details emerge about the man who kept his daughter hidden in a cellar for nearly a quarter of a century. Why business is worried that many of the Poles who came to Britain in the last 3 years will soon have gone home. Just one day of campaigning left as the mayoral hopefuls for the London mayor drum up last-minute support.
On BBC London, Labour MP Kate Hoey embarrasses her party by agreeing to work with Boris Johnson if he's elected mayor. And angry protests by lorry drivers as fuel prices hit a record high.
Good evening. New figures today show just how serious the slowdown in the property market has become. Mortgage approvals in March were nearly half what they were the year before. That's a record low. And the BBC has learned that the number of lenders actively seeking to offer mortgages with competitive rates has dropped by 2/3. It's a further indication of the squeeze on homeowners and those still trying to get a foot on the property ladder. Our business editor, Robert Peston, reports.
Was it really just 9 months ago that the housing market was soaring and there were more mortgages on offer than we could use? Not anymore. House prices are falling, there are far fewer lenders offering competitive deals, and, according to the latest Bank of England figures, the number of mortgage approvals in March was 44% lower than a year ago, back to a level not seen since the gloom of the early 1990s. This is the story on every British high street. Last year, every bank was throwing money at us to buy property. Deal after deal was put in the shop window. But if you walk down the same high streets today, the message couldn't be more different. They don't want to lend to us, they want us to lend to them. The mortgage adverts have gone to be replaced by claims of great savings rates for those who'll deposit precious cash. The number of serious lenders has shrunk in a remarkable way. There were more than 100 providers of mortgages a year ago. Now, an estimated 30 are offering competitive mortgage deals, but according to mortgage analysts, the 7 biggest lenders dominate. And the home loans market has become even more concentrated for a leading mortgage broker.
So far this year, 2/3 of our mortgage business has gone to 5 lender groups. Now that compares with the same time last year, with about 56% going to the top 5 groups. And the reason for that is that out of the 100+ lenders we used last year, a significant number have actually just stopped lending.
The bank's shortage of funds to lend won't be massively or magically cured by the Bank of England's new scheme to allow banks to in effect swap their mortgages for cash, or so says the governor.
It is not designed to so-called kickstart the mortgage market, and indeed I think it will be a serious mistake to go back to where the mortgage market was a year ago.
One sign of more sober times in the housing market was today's collapse into administration of an investment business, Inside Track, that rode the buy-to-let boom. But those who think falling house prices are a bad thing, and not everyone does, should be grateful they don't live in America. In Las Vegas, house prices are a staggering 23% down on a year ago, according to figures released today. The days when buying a house was a sure bet, well, they seem to be over, at least for a while.